Hey guys, what's up? So as I mentioned, I went back to intensive outpatient therapy. So I thought I would make a video and explain kind of what that's like. There's two different programs, IOP and PHP. Most hospitals have them. Partial hospitalization program is 5 days a week, 9 to 2, and IOP, intensive outpatient program, is 9 to 12, 3 days a week. The only difference between the two programs is the hours that you go. So Thursday, I started the program, filled out paperwork for about an hour and a half, and they asked me questions like where you're at on the suicide scale, what's triggering you, what are your goals for the program. And then so each group is an hour, and in the groups, it's everyone kind of shares. You don't have to share, but it's appreciated if you share, and that's the point to learn about from other people and not feel so bad. There's all different kinds of levels of functioning of people there. I actually like that because it keeps me humble. One of the groups I did on Thursday was you have to write a letter to an emotion that you are having a hard time with. Belonging is the experience of sharing value, blah, blah, blah. You're sending a letter to your best possible self. Imagine yourself having accomplished all your goals in 5 years, write a letter to that. Or you can write a forgiveness letter, which is what I did. I wrote a forgiveness letter to my dad, which is ironic because the next day, 2 and 2 kind of came together. The next day, I was actually able to participate in all three groups. The first group is always process group. Process group always starts with, where are you at on the suicide scale? Go around the room. Hey, how you doing today? And the person says, I'm really going through this, or I'm okay today, or I don't really want to talk about it today. You have to answer where you're at on the suicide scale. And there's different colors for levels. There's like, yellow, green, red. One is like you're casually thinking about suicide. The next is you are setting a plan in place. And the third is you have set up that plan or something along that lines. Anyways, half of the room was on the suicide scale. That's group 1. Sleep is a major issue for people. A lot of people are tired from their meds or they can't sleep. Some of the people talked about their nervous tics. Probably 75% of the room, the people had tics. Can't sit still, moving around in their chair, tapping their pen, just not able to sit still. And the people who were able to sit still were just stone cold. One girl was talking about her problems where she twists her hair when she gets nervous. She's done it since she was young. She picks. She doesn't even realize she's picking at her skin when she's stressed. Me, I scratch. I'll look down and see my ankle's bloody because I've been scratching it. Always a first group, process group, and then second group, they usually try to teach you something. They're usually just tools, ways to get help, how to get help. Next group was all about support resources. Have a psychiatrist, go to a therapist. They gave us a national suicide hotline phone number. It was about NAMI, crisis text hotline. The third group, we watched a TED Talk by Brene Brown and then talked about it. That, ironically, was all about shame. Just found it ironic because the previous day I had written a letter to my dad and I had, forgiveness letter. And I had said I felt ashamed of who I am for sharing my view of the world with you. So it kind of tied in. That was the first 2 days. I do feel a little bit better. I'm looking forward to going back tomorrow, but I'm also nervous because it's stressful. The cool things about going to group is that you get to meet people that also have issues like yours. You don't feel so alone. Everybody shares, or mostly everybody shares, and it just helps. I don't know how. It even helps me, and I'm uncomfortable being around other people in pain because it causes me pain. So if I can do it, you can do it. Anyways, that's it. Adios. Oh, and they also feed you and give you snacks, and your insurance pays for it. So it's free. Bye.